Hi guys, this is my first, well, not really my first attempt, but this is my new attempt at my first video. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to do these things, so I have a page here that I started for my scrapbook, and I'm just going to kind of go through it as I lay these things down, and then I have my cluster here that I haven't figured out yet what I'm going to do, and maybe I will before I get there. So I'm going to turn you down. And this is my page. And how I started, I had these two pictures. I grew up, we had a pool the whole time I was growing up. And the only pictures I could find of the pool was one of my sister and one of my mother, I'm sorry, who was deathly afraid of the water, and one of my sister. And then I found this page that I had, the paper I had already pre-put together. I do this occasionally. I find scraps of paper and I put them together, and then eventually I run across pictures that I think will work. And I didn't like this strip in between, but I found this yellow strip that was already there. And this summertime came off of some paper I already put away. Oh, this cute little strip. See, you can see where it came. And it kind of explains what the whole thing is. So then I thought I'd put Mom up there and Joyce down here. And then I made a tag. I have this, I have these bow bunnies from a long time ago. And I have a lot of brads. I love brads. I have a lot of them. And I remember that I had these brads of summertime. So I made this. And I'm pretty happy with that. Then I decided, well, I want something down here. And honestly, I'm really bad at journaling. I never know what to say, and I never really leave room to journal. So I probably will just put the cluster down and then put a little peekaboo thing here so that you could pull out whatever I decide to write. So I've got these papers that I think will work for a cluster. And then I don't know if you could see, and then I have these other little goodies that I can put around the cluster. I love stickers, but oddly enough, as important as swimming was for me growing up, I don't have very many swimming things. I was tickled when I found all this stuff. So let me lay this stuff down right now and get with that. Now, this is the problem that I have with wet glue. And I know that. But I've tried the glue sticks, even the permanent glue sticks. I'm never really positive that they're going to hold. And I have this wonderful, my favorite glue, but I'm really low on it. So I save it for the pictures. So I go to this stuff, Aleene's, because it's a good glue. It holds everything down. And it works for me. So I bought this silicone mat from Tamu, however you pronounce it. I was using wax paper, and wax paper works just fine to glue on, but I like this better. And if you know me, you know that I have a saying. Well, everybody in my scrapbooking group has a saying now. It says, good enough for Judy. Because my eyesight is not very good, lining things up is a real challenge. So, oh, this is something I need to check. I can't have anything true 12 by 12 because I used too many. See, I didn't cut this down. I used too many bits and bobbles, so it makes my pages too fat. So if I don't cut a sliver off of the side, then they don't go in the albums. This is what happens when you cut them wet. The reason I'm doing this channel is because two of my girls recommended I do it because I like visiting with them and crafting, but honestly, they're not that interested. And they go, yeah, Mom, I like it. Uh-oh, I lost my fun in the sun. There it is. I spent 6 weeks cleaning my scrap room because I also do junk journaling, which I'll be doing on this as well. I'll be working on them. And between the two items, my room was just a disaster. And I couldn't find anything. Because I'm not able to get up on a stool to put things up high, and lifting heavy things is also a challenge for me. That's why it took me so long to put my craft room together. But I am so glad I did. I have found organization, and my children laugh at me. The ones that are organized go, funny how that is, Mom. But it's true. I really like being organized. I like being able to find things when I want them. I have a real need to scrap up these old pictures because when I'm gone, nobody's going to know. I mean, like my girls would say, oh, well, that's Grandma. But how do they know that she was deathly afraid of the water, but she would swim in it if everybody left her alone, unless I tell them. Well, I've told them. But there's nothing like writing things down. Until you write things down, nobody really knows. I loved swimming. I loved this pool. We would go out there. My parents both worked. And the three of us would just go out and swim and swim and swim and swim. Yep, these are the dots from Dollar Tree that you find in the automotive department. I don't use them on the back of pictures because I don't know if they're, especially these old pictures. But they're good for stuff like this to pop them up. And for $1.25, they last forever. I've had these forever. This tool I got at Dollar Tree. Best thing. I think I have like 5 of them. And I didn't know that they made them in different lengths. See how long this thing is? Look how short that one is. And a different shape. For what I use them for, it doesn't really much matter to me, but... So this is my title. I think that works as a great title. I'm wondering, I'm thinking, as I'm looking at this, I could almost make a cluster up there and leave this as a pull down. Except I like that as a back. I think I'll just make a pull out. I think that's what we'll do. I want to make this a little long so that I can have something that's a decent size. Pull out of there. I don't know if you can see me doing this, but I didn't plan on these clustering together, staying together like that, but it doesn't bother me if they are. I don't think I want party, but I can put, that's kind of fun. Not real fond of the square edges. I could make all of those round, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just I don't like this corner rounder as well as my other one, but it'll work for now. Clearly didn't put my other one away. These are not really, they're kind of stuck down, but not really stuck down. I'll glue them down some more, but why disturb them? They seem to be pretty buddy-buddy. This one is stuck down. This one is just stuck under. I cheat. I don't know if you could see this. This is an old kitchen table. So it doesn't come together right here. So I can take my little pokey thing and I can determine where I want the hole. And just put the hole in there. Is that cheating or what? I agree that it's cheating. And you know what? I'm fine with it. And do I want this one here? And Fun in the Sun to go that way. I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, Fun in the Sun, you can stay there. If that's where you want to stay, you can stay there. Find a spot to poke. I love brads. I have so many brads, and this is the problem. I have so many things I need to use. Now, see that? I don't like where that is. Just don't like it. I don't know why I don't like it. Why don't I like it? If I don't like it, how am I going to fix it? Yep, I'm going to move it up a bit. Who's going to know? Are you going to tell? Please don't tell. Shh, don't tell us all. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay. So, let's see, Joyce is going that way. Mama's going that way. Do I want this just up and down? No, I never like anything straight up and down. If I move this up, move this down. What if I make this sideways? Oh, isn't that much better? Who knew? Making it sideways would make it work for me. I could do this. I could do this. And then journal, just a little bit of journaling there, and maybe have a tuck thing there. That's what I'm going to do. I never can lay everything down exactly the way that I had it planned on. I wonder why it never looks the same. Is that how I had it going? Thankfully, Aleene's dries clear. And again, nobody's going to tell. I changed my mind all the way around, didn't I? Didn't want to do that. Shh, you don't know that I did this, guys. I don't know where my baby wipes are. Now I know that some people use score tape and sometimes they use score tape. But I'm just going to leave it here and then I'll use my little tool and open it up on the sides so that I can put a little, there we go. Ooh, what can I put there? I could put party there. But what else do I have? I have this little thing that says splash. What do you think? This is a jelly thingy. Kind of hard to cut. At one time, this was a sticky. At one time. But who knows how long I've had it in my stash. Or who knows? It might be one of the ones that I got from that $40 haul a couple of years ago. That was the best thing in the world that ever happened to me. It was so cool. Why didn't I think to do this before? I put that on. I know, because I wanted it to match. I wanted it to be the right size. And whoever measures. Not me. Not noted for my measuring skills. My daughter always says, measure 14 times. She's a fabulous quilter. Beautiful job. Beautiful work. And that's why. Everything matches. Everything's great. Everything's perfect. I'm not going to go all the way down. I need something flat. Flat, flat, flat. I may not be able to use that for the whole length. Ha-ha! Desperate times call for desperate measures. Can you see it? Well, I don't think you're ever going to get the whole thing. There you go. I hope you enjoyed my first attempt. I think I'm going to try and go ahead and put this up because it doesn't take very long and I want to share. And I hope that you like what I do. So until next time, bye-bye.